Okay, good day class. Today we are going to create and run a simple web application using the Django. So to proceed in this tutorial, you make sure that you are done the parts 1, 2, 3, 4 because this is already our part 5. And before we continue, I'm going to introduce to you on how to add another path, a path that we need in this video, in this tutorial, in order to run a web application. So you have to open your system and then click Advanced System Settings, then Environment Variables, then open your path, edugangan natin ang path, and then Edit, and then you add the Python 3.10 scripts. So in my case over here, pangitaon natin, we are going to look for our Python folder, this one, and then Python 3.10, and then the scripts. Okay, so as you can see, under the scripts folder, we have different files, and these files are very essential in order to create and run our web page. So that is why we need this path. To run this path, I mean, so i-click natin ang new, then i-paste natin. So Python 3.10 scripts. So but in my case na include ko na dire, so I'm going to remove this one. Ay ma-duplicate siya. Then click OK, OK, and then OK. Okay. Then we are going to create now, as our first step is we are going to create our project folder. We name it our first name underscore web page. Okay. I-type po natin ini. We are going to type this one in our Visual Studio Code terminal. Okay. Right click, copy. In your case, i-type po nyo. Then, enter. So as you can see, we have two folders or subfolders. We have Rita underscore web page, and we have web underscore project. This is the subfolder that we created previously. So dapat dua, because this web underscore project is for admin side and Rita underscore web page is for client side. Okay, when we click our folder project and we are prompted of the different files, the init.py, the admin.py, the ops.py, models.py, tests.py, views.py, and migrations folder. Actually, these files are under the migration folder, and migrations folder under our project folder, Rita underscore web page. So the different files under the folder project Rita underscore web page, we have views.py. It has functions that define pages in our web application. So this contains the contents of our web page. Diri naton makita ang contents sang aton nga web page. Then we have the models.py that contains classes. So hatag na sa aton given na nga classes. Then under the migrations folder is used by Django administrative utility to manage databases. To manage our database are apps.py, admin.py, and tests.py. So these three files are intended to manage our database. So our step number 2 is we are going now to create the content of our web page by writing these codes in our views.py file. I-type po natin ni sa views.py file. Okay. So we are going to make our indentation correct para wala error. Okay, the content of our web page, it could be this only one line. Hello, Rita. welcome to Django. Amo ni karon makita sa aton nga homepage. So this is a simple response and request and response. So in this case, in order to display this content in our web page, we are going to call or import the class HTTP response and HTTP response, Okay. Then step number 3 is that we are going to create our URLs file, and we add codes in that file. Nga amo ni siya. I-type po naton type po naton ining file sa aton nga urls.py file under the Rita_webpage folder project. So we just click this subfolder Rita_webpage, then click this one to create new file, then type urls.py. Okay, so we have an empty urls.py, and this is where we're going to type the codes I'm sorry URLs. Okay, so we are going to type these 5 lines of codes. First is we are going to import the path. Yung path nga ginobrata kang gina dito sa system. So i-call natin ang path natin. Then we also call the views file in order to display the content or the content. Kaya isa pa lang to ka line. The content of our views file nga ginbutang ta diyo ng Rita. Hello Rita, welcome to Django. So i-call ni naton diri sa urls.py. I'm gonna import views, and this is the pattern, the space views.home name equals home. And then next is that we are going to create or add codes in the urls.py file in the admin side, which is the web_project folder. Okay, i-type punta nito dito sa urls file. Okay, urls file sang web_project. This is our admin side, ari ang urls. Nan. Dire naton i-type on. Okay. So we have call the class admin, the include, and also the path. Tatlo ka classes ang aton nga i-call in order to display or to call, in order to include in order to include the files under the URLs under the URLs file under the Rita_webpage folder. Okay, so I'll repeat. We are going to type these codes in order to include ang unod sang URLs file under the Rita_webpage. Amo niyo nan. Amo call lang ni obra nila nan. Okay? And then we are done. So it's time for us to run our server by writing or typing this command, python manage.py run server, in our Visual Code terminal. Dire. Okay, but before we are going to run our server, we make sure that we save our files. Close, save and close. Save, then save. Okay, so then write the command python manage.py run server. We're going to run our server. Okay, yes. Then we are going to follow this link. Okay, i-type natin yung link sa aton nga browser. Nanom na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So, na Rita, welcome to Django. So, amo na naunod sa atong homepage. Okay? So, that's it. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.